Be a nice weekend, great for that event. There's so much to do this weekend. That's an understatement. Easter weekend will be warm and humid. It looks nice over the city, but it is mostly cloudy. The clouds will be sticking around all weekend long. We'll have some breaks of sun working in here and there. Current temperatures this morning in the low 70s, so we're already starting off on this warm note. We really did not cool off overnight. We saw increase in clouds, kept us pretty insulated. Temperatures will be in the 70s this morning for the Crescent City Classic, so it is going to be sticky, but at least it will be breezy this morning for the runners or, spectators, making it feel a little less hot and a little less stagnant. Breezy conditions all day, mostly cloudy for the morning. Temperatures quickly warming up to the upper 70s by the mid-morning. We'll be in the low 80s this afternoon. 83 degrees today, mostly cloudy. Tomorrow, much of the same, mostly cloudy, 83 degrees, breezy all weekend long. Winds coming in mostly from the south-southeast, and that will keep us pretty humid all weekend long. That is not going to change. Mainly dry for Easter Sunday. That's the most important thing. Looking good tomorrow. I still have a 10% chance for a shower tomorrow afternoon, but it's not going to be much of anything, which is great news. Looking at our winds for today, still looking at maybe sustained 15 to 20 miles per hour at times. Mostly south winds, sometimes from the southeast, gusting to near 30 plus. Occasionally, not at all points during the day today, but don't be surprised if the winds kind of kick up really quickly today. And then tomorrow, pretty similar, mostly cloudy in the morning in the 70s. We'll be in the low 80s for Easter Sunday in the afternoon. A little bit of sunshine, breezy tomorrow as well. So definitely for the picnics and crawfish boils, make sure you have those paper plates kind of strapped down, things like that. We'll see those clouds continuing to push in from the southwest as ample moisture rushes in across the Gulf Coast and really across a large section of the country. There is going to be plenty of rain and storms for the southern plains and into the Midwest today, and more storms going in parts of the southern plains into tomorrow as well in Midwest. But we're not included in that. We don't have to worry about it. But if you do have family or travel plans in that part of the country, there will be some strong to severe storms possible through Texas into the southern plains and Midwest today. Tomorrow, the risk for severe weather goes up for Missouri, parts of Arkansas, and even northern Louisiana tomorrow for Easter Sunday. There could be a few stronger storms for East Texas and northern Louisiana. Again, we don't have to worry about that. Like I mentioned, plenty of moisture rushing in across the eastern section of the country over this ridge of high pressure that's going to keep us warm, that has kept us warm, that sits over the southeast now. But our upper pattern becomes more active. We've been talking about this upper trough will continue to push to the east-northeast in the coming days, and that will give us that weak front on Monday. That will kick up our rain chances to 60% on Monday. So plan for rain and storms to begin the work week Monday. Also, we'll be in an active pattern next week. More showers and storms possible for us Tuesday and then Wednesday especially. But so far, it looks like our rain chances should decrease going into Jazz Fest weekend later in the week. So getting ahead to tomorrow for Easter Sunday, dry in the morning. Like I mentioned, there could be a sprinkle tomorrow afternoon, but really not counting on much. Looking great tomorrow. Monday, however, don't forget your umbrellas and your rain gear before you leave on Monday morning for the Monday morning commute, because as we get throughout the later morning hours, we'll start to see a few scattered showers and storms, and they'll pick up as we go into the afternoon and through the early evening hours. It's not going to be, for everyone. They look like they'll be hit or miss type storms, but we could get some soaking showers in a few spots Monday in the afternoon and throughout the early part of the evening hours. So then we get into Tuesday and Wednesday, and the stationary front that moves in. So the front comes in Monday, and then it basically stalls and lifts back to the north, sticks over the deep south, keeps us kind of unsettled. Rain and storms possible Tuesday, and then again on Wednesday. Wednesday, we may see a couple stronger storms push in with another system kind of working in during the midweek time frame, and maybe even some more showers and storms going into Thursday. So rain will be pretty copious across the southern plains and parts of the Midwest. We won't see as much for our part of the South, but still expecting some rain and storms for us next week, and it will stay warm and humid next week in the 80s every day.